I know it's wrong, but I weighed and I was 203 at my grandma's house. 203. What? What? That's within the margin of error of the goal I've had for most of my adult life that I've never come close to. I got within 17 pounds in 2009. And in case you haven't noticed, it's no longer 2009. We're a ways on from that. And here I stand at a weight I haven't been at since I was 17 years old, as a 41-year-old man who spent decades of his life immobile because of how heavy I was. 203? What? What? I just can't believe it. I don't know how to process it. I can't believe I'm here. This is the thing I dreamed about. I mean, dreamed about. And it was the thing that I thought I lost. How could I ever go back? I'm older. I'm weaker. Life's beat me down more. I don't have that fire. I don't have that, I just lost my father and I made him this promise. I don't have it. Well, I don't have nothing. How am I going to do this again, knowing how hard it is already? You can't know how hard it is unless you did it once. And then the heartbreak of losing or regaining it all, a little bit at a time. I put up fights, man. I put up a fight at 280 for a year. And I fought it at 340. And I really fought at 385 because I did not want to see a 4 again. But it was all in vain because I did see a 4 again in 2016. I got up to 411. And then, lower than my all-time high, which was 475 back in 2005. But it was soul-crushing, and at that point I gave up. And just to be here at the doorstep of something that seemed, it was like looking at the stars at one point. Like, you can see them, but you're never going to get there. And you just know it. You know it. There's nothing that's going to get you there. And to be there is just... it's overwhelming, and it's amazing. And, life in the last year just keeps throwing stuff at me over and over and over. It's just throwing stuff at me. And no matter what, I just feel like this is mine. I built it myself, brick by brick, over the last 4.5 years. Every single day, even the bad days, I'm fighting. I'm trying. And there weren't many bad days. And there's been 0 really bad days. I haven't had an Oreo cookie or a Reese's or anything like that. These things that I used to, I hadn't went a week my whole life probably without. In 4.5 years, I haven't touched it. I haven't crossed that line. And that's why I'm where I'm at. That's it. That was an addiction. I had an eating disorder. And, I took the time to learn what was wrong with me and accept it. That was a really hard one. I don't want to say that I have an eating disorder. What? No. This is just my own weakness. It's not something else. This is just me. This is my character flaw, my weakness. And that's it. Because I'm not, like everyone else. I'm not as strong as everyone else. I can't do it. I'm a loser. But that turned out not to be true. And I figured that out. And I learned from what I had done before, all my failures, which, I had just spent years and years just lamenting and getting hung up on and hating myself for. And here are these just perfect learning tools, just sitting there like, hey, this didn't work. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. You're trying to figure out where to go. Well, here's where not to go. So what's left? And so I tried something new. Talked to an eating disorder specialist, and she suggested I get off sugar and flour, and that, it was like alcohol is to an alcoholic. And so I thought of it that way because my father was an alcoholic. So I grew up in AA, all around it, and, the many relapses, well, mostly relapses. So I knew it. And I saw it in myself. Like, I was just like, holy shit. I avoided alcohol my entire life because I didn't want to end up like that. And I was doing the exact same thing to sugar as my dad was doing. Exact same thing. And it was killing me faster than it killed him. And I knew that. So I did it. It didn't seem possible. Giving up sugar? What? But I did it. And I learned how to eat like I love to eat. And, you know, I learned how to make things that are filling and low calorie that I enjoy. And I learned how to eat, to live and not live to eat. If there's something I like too much, no matter if it's on my plan or not, I can't have it. If I start obsessively thinking about something, I can't have it, no matter how much I want to. And trust me, I've fought this battle a million times over the last 4 years, and I haven't won all of them, but I've won enough. And I'm winning right now. Everything's going good. So I just wanted to check in and share that with you guys because it's just so freaking cool. Thank you for supporting me, for staying with me, for watching this. I hope to talk to you guys soon. I actually do have a computer that can probably edit now. So I hope you'll be hearing a lot more from me soon. I keep saying that. I know it's like going to be a meme or something. But all right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Knuckle love.